What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, today we'll be looking at a video from Anton. And this video is going to be a discussion with Anton and a panel talking about the cost of living. Now, Anton's and this is probably why I'm going to agree with Anton about the cost of living. Anton believes that $350,000 a year is broke. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let him explain it because this shit sounds crazy to me. Listen to this.
Quentin mentioned it, and he talked about Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco's debate over the cost of living, right? Here, I'm gonna share this video with y'all to kind of give y'all a little bit of preview. I haven't seen it myself, but I did plan on going over it to it, so I'm glad that Quentin, me and him are on the same page right now. Let me play a little bit of this.
So the man, his own drowning. A Wisconsin man apparently took out a $375,000 life insurance policy, faked his own drowning so he could abandon his family and flee to Europe. Ocho, would you fake your own death?
Absolutely not. I mean, he faked his death, tried to get away from his wife, get away from his kids. For one, I'm not faking my death because I love my kids. I want to be here, I had too much fun with them, but he must have been miserable. He must have been really miserable. You know how bad it has to be as a family man with kids and a wife to fake your death and want to leave and use insurance money. Like logically think about that. It has to be really bad.
I'm trying to figure out how long he thought 375,000. Well, you gonna get another job or something?
Well, it depends on his lifestyle. It depends on how he live. 375 could be a fortune to some people, uncle, especially if you live way below your means or you're not a spender like that.
Well, you got to pay rent. Did he have a place already paid for? Is he gonna get a car?
You got to understand, everybody don't move like that. You feel me? Some people get stressed.
So how you gonna get around? He just gonna walk? You going to the UK?
What? He in Europe, He was moving somewhere in Europe. Like you don't need much. You get your little moped, you good.
Okay, but what you gonna eat? Where you gonna live?
Some of the people don't even make 375,000 in their lifetime. I'm sure he was gonna be straight now. Come on now.
Yeah, somebody that works a minimum wage job. Yeah, if you work at a fast food chain, probably.
Wait, Shannon think that 375,000 ain't nothing? Nigga, most people in the US, matter of fact, most people in the world, only the top 0.5 to top 1% in the world make above 350K. What is this nigga talking about? Bro, these people Shannon is way out of pocket with this. This nigga make over $1 million a year. Hell, more than $1 million a year. And he'll be talking about $350,000 ain't nothing? Nigga, most people in America live off of 40 to 45K a year. The fuck is he talking about?
Maybe not.
But
I'm just saying. I don't know how old. How old was he, Ash?
He looked like he about it.
Ocho, let's just say for the sake of argument, he spends $20,000 a year. He is in his mid-40s. He spends $20,000 a year.
Yeah.
In 20 years, it's gone. That's just if he just spends $20,000.
Yeah.
Can you live off $20,000 a year?
Who?
Ocho Cinco.
Shit, yeah. I make that bitch stretch. I can make it. Listen, I can stretch.
You cannot.
You want to bet?
You cannot.
Did you hear what I just said?
You cannot live off $20,000 a year, Ocho. Stop it.
So, Quentin, go ahead and add your because I stopped you for a reason because I knew that I had this coming up. But go ahead.
Well, I listened to the whole thing. Like first, I was kind of down with what Chad was saying. Like $375,000. If you don't fuck it off, it can last you for a minute. Like even with rent and car and all, it can last you for a minute. But then Ocho goes on to say that he also says that he thinks people make more than $50,000 a year too. So
So the
kind
question that
of.
I have then is, are we out of touch with the true cost of living?
Yeah, I think you said that, Tom. People don't have like an earning problem; they have like a spending problem. Like you just spend way more in this with this afterpay and forepay. You got like people got more access to money than they ever have in life. You know what I mean?
What's the
Every time I
minimum? What's the minimum that it take? I'm gonna ask everybody on this panel. What do you think the minimum, the absolute bottom minimum that you could make to where you would be able to be okay? Quinn.
2,000 a
As
month.
just one person or a whole
So
family?
$24,000 a year, Mika. That's the absolute minimum that it would take in order for you to be able to be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
$24,000 a month, or $24,000 a year. So that's $2,000 a month. So that's 1,000 for your apartment, plus food, plus your car payment. So that's basically you going back and forth to work and barely going anywhere outside of your budget.
Carrie?
Just me by myself?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, this is your example.
Well, I know, but we figuring it out as we go, right? So, I mean, we could throw 1,000 different things. We could say, "Well, am I gonna be able to travel too?" You know what I'm saying?
No, no,
Like
I'm saying, am
you,
I
you
giving? I'm
frame it.
talking like just me alone, or the minimum of me
you
with
asking too
with a
many
family.
questions, man.
I don't both. Give me
How is
both.
that
Give me
asking
begin. No,
many
no, no. Give me
questions?
both. Give me both.
We
Okay,
just
hold
need a
on. Let me
number.
think about it.
Jesus,
Don't ask
let's go. We're gonna go.
ChatGPT.
We're gonna go to Slimmy
Don't
while Carrie thinks
don't
about it.
ask ChatGPT, Carrie.
I have my calculator up.
Okay, I'm gonna let you calculate it. Slimmy, give me a number.
Shit, man. I'll say, oh man, it's tough.
All right,
A
I'll
year, a
answer while
year.
these niggas is pump
What
faking.
year?
Uh,
Yeah, go ahead, Quinn.
I'll say about Mika 24 is about right. I'm like you said, okay, just listening to the what came out of your mouth and not adding all this other shit that these other two was adding. I
Is
would say
that
yeah, about
24
24.
before or
I ain't
after
thinking.
taxes? Is that take
Yeah,
home or is
it's
that
like
No,
I
we,
won't
we
live
don't we
in
don't
I
have no
won't live in
taxes on that. That's
luxury.
below the poverty line.
Niggas maybe I'm
okay?
talking. What the fuck?
Quinn, I'm asking a question for extra context. This is after taxes, right? Or no taxes.
No
Dude, after
taxes.
that, I'm just saying, you could live just me, Oklahoma. You said per person. I can live super cheap. My car may be about to break down. They may be niggas shooting next door, but I can make it. You know what I
Who
mean?
paying taxes with
My
24,000 a
kids,
year?
everybody in the public school may be pregnant because we that's where we live at. But I can make it. I'm about 20.
If you paying taxes on 20K a year, you crazy. You should be exempt.
That's true.
Okay, bro.
Shit.
I
All right,
went to
about
school for this. I know
36,000.
taxes. That's crazy.
Where'd you get okay, give me the context behind that number, Carrie.
I just figure where's like the cheapest amount I could probably pay with rent, car note.
Turn your mic up a little bit, Carrie, if you can. Just a little bit.
Is that better?
You lower than everybody else. Go ahead. You should be all right.
Is that better?
Yeah,
I
you
don't know
good.
which knob is the volume knob, so you
Don't
gotta
worry
tell
about
You
it.
me.
You
good? Go
good.
ahead.
Just go
You
ahead. You
good?
just
Good.
No,
talk
I,
about it.
can- I hear the change now.
Yeah, you good.
Okay. No, I just started figuring out, the basic things. So I think 36,000, I'd be good with that if I needed to.
Slammy.
Man, shit. I say about I say about it'd be about 36, 40,
A
50,
year.
somewhere in there. Huh?
A year.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
because like
now, so let me ask it differently. I'm not even gonna answer this question. So let me ask it differently. Um, how much do y'all think? How much do you think you need to thrive?
What's the difference between your first question?
Survive. The first one is survival. The
You
second
said be
one is
okay.
be okay is this be okay is surviving, and the second one is thriving.
Is that not a
Oh,
synonym
did you
of?
need context and clarity, Quentin? Did you need
Well, he
more
just asked.
info?
He asked two questions. That sounded the same to me. Not one question. That nigga asked two questions. That niggas is synonym. Nigga, thriving and being okay.
I
It's the same fucking thing, nigga.
I really appreciated your question. It helped me out too. So I don't have a problem with it.
How much
The
do y'all
first
need to thrive?
question didn't need any context things.
To thrive, 100K.
A year?
Man,
Yep. So
shit.
I can.
I'm gonna say this. For me to thrive, I will need 60K a year. Cause all I need is, well, technically, actually, really, 40K. Nah, probably about 30 to 40K. So my apartment, it's 1,100. Car, food, and gas. That's all I need. You know, and whatever the budget's left over, just I'll be budgeting for me buying games and stuff like that. Other than that, I can make it easy off 30 to 40K. That's me being honest.
So I can put into something else and write it off and then get it all back.
Shit, for real?
100,000 a year, Mika said.
75 to 85K. It's not gonna be that much more. It's not gonna be that much more than what I said. Really.
Okay.
Because that extra, man, that's gonna get invested in all type of equipment. Oh man, shit. We're gonna run it up
Exactly.
with that extra.
Cause I'm like this. If I could live off of let's just say maybe for the hell of it, 25 to 30K. If I could live off of that and I make it around 40, that'd be $15,000 left over from my yearly gross before taxes. That 15,000 go into new equipment, better and built up computer. They can go into a lot more stuff. Yeah, I may be down bad for a couple of months, but I'll double that money. I'll double, maybe hell, even triple that money. That's reality for me.
Money.
I'm cool with the same amount as Mika. I like 100,000. That sounds
That's
good.
crazy.
Okay. Quentin. Now, taking into consideration when I say thriving, what y'all lifestyle is like, or what it would be like. All
I
right.
think
So I want you.
70, about 65, 70. I live in Oklahoma. The cost of living here is like $38,000.
I'm so fucking out of touch. I don't know what's wrong.
Nigga,
We haven't named his number yet.
This nigga asked.
What do you need to thrive,
Y'all stressing
Anton?
me the hell out.
We haven't
bro.
named his number yet.
2.5 million.
To thrive?
I have an uncle. I have an uncle that works for FedEx, and he's probably been making 60K for the better part of his life, and that nigga got everything he want and more. He go on trips. He got paid off cars. He got a house, and he fine.
I'm not answering this question.
Yeah, I want to
You
hear.
have to.
And I got a feeling Anton about this is some bullshit. I got a feeling.
To thrive?
250,000.
No, nigga, he about to say some
No,
ridiculous
answer both. You gotta do.
7 characters.
Yeah, you gotta do.
You gotta
both
answer
parts.
both.
Well, okay. So the first one, to survive, it don't take much for me to survive. Y'all not that far off of my number. Give me if it's just me, you give me 50, 60,000, I can figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? So on survival type shit, that's different than thriving. All right. So I think we all on the same page on the survival. When it comes to thriving, because I done been broke before, so I ain't tripping off that shit. I can figure that out. I go on Uber, I do whatever it is that I gotta do. I don't care. I ain't got no pride when it comes to trying to figure it out. I get a second job, all of that. Now, when it comes to thriving, it's different. Because then we talking about lifestyle. That's
Bullshit.
just different. This is different. This is different. For me, um, it got to be at least 3 or more.
300,000?
3
What?
million.
And
This nigga said 3 million. Nigga, I can survive off of fucking 200K. Bro. I can survive off of 200K. Boy, I'll tell you what. If I was making over $1 million a year, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If I was making over $1 million a year, that most of that money be going to damn stocks or to businesses. Boy, hell no. I'll be reinvesting most of that money into my businesses. That be me trying to expand, me trying to do a lot more shit. I'm not about to be out here driving the most luxurious thing. I'll go buy me a used Mercedes or something and put some money into it for performances, for performance upgrades and shit like that. That'd be me. I won't be buying nothing brand new off the fucking lot. But fucking 3 million, nigga? What the hell? I gotta hear this.
Anton.
3 million a year. That's
Let's see what I'm saying.
250 at 250. No, seriously, 250 a month. Do it for me.
See, I said 2.5 million.
250 a month.
That's as a joke. That was
Gotta
the
be
number.
250 a month minimum. On some thriving shit, it's gotta be 250 a month, bro.
Wait. Hold on now. Wait. You saying this is like? Oh, maybe I didn't think about the question.
He
You
said
saying this is
with
what
your
you're gonna
lifestyle.
generate? This is what you're gonna generate to thrive, or is this what you're working with to thrive?
What's the difference?
That's how I was taking it.
Yeah, no. So for instance, if we like, I took it as a 2-part question, and like, so like if we was coming up with a number to survive,
Survive
and then
is a low is what I
right,
need in order to be able to feed myself and make it.
right. So we was given this amount to survive, and now we given this amount to see how much we gonna thrive with. That's how I took it. Like it was almost like you.
What's the
Like,
difference?
do you mean?
I get
Or do
what
you
you're
mean
saying,
like we're?
Slimmy.
No. Do you mean like we're what we have to generate to thrive? Because then that's
He's
the
talking about
difference.
your
You
lifestyle.
know what I'm saying?
According to your lifestyle. I think that you cross the threshold. If you can make $40,000 to $50,000 in a month, you out of here. You fucking out of here. Your life changes after 40 to 50,000 in a month. If you can make 600,000 in a year, if you can generate 40 to 50, and this is for everybody, if you can get to the point where you can somehow, some way, legally generate 40 to $50,000 a month or more, your life is gonna forever be different. You'll never, ever,
Oh,
ever, ever, ever. You can do some things with that. Cause now you're talking about making some moves, really, really, changing. You can change a life. You can change your
yeah.
life like forever. You know what I'm
No, you're
saying?
gonna
You
change
can you
a
can
bunch of
move some
people's lives.
yeah, well no. You don't want to change a bunch of people's lives. You only want to change your life.
Okay, I agree with him on that. Like everybody that finds that you made like 20 something thousand, 20 to $40,000 a year, they be trying to get some money off of them. So I agree with him on that. Nah, certain people don't need to know what you're doing.
Cause that's when you can pay everything off. You can throw a bunch of money towards things that will then allow for you to be able to run a bag up forever.
Wait.
I,
So you said 40, 50. Wait, you saying when you get to 40, 50,000 a month, you still can't help people? You still can't
no,
help change other people's lives?
you're not in a position to help people at that point.
Whew,
I'm
shit.
trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
That's a lot of bread. To not be able to help
Well, you
nobody?
guys probably well. Are you talking about help like pay for somebody on a monthly basis? Or are you
Oh,
talking about like give
wait. No,
somebody money one time?
no. I'm talking
Because
about
I think
offering
Anton's
jobs.
probably
I'm just
thinking
talking about,
like cover somebody. Huh?
no, I'm just talking about offering jobs. I ain't talking about paying for nobody
Yeah,
lifestyle. Hell no.
you can't offer nobody no job at $40,000-$50,000 a month.
Yes, you
Telling you,
can.
you can't.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Listen, bro, you already in the highest tax bracket.
What do you mean?
So I understand what Anton means. You're in the highest tax bracket. You're in the highest tax bracket, meaning you're gonna get taxed out of your ass. So if you're making $40,000 to $50,000 a year, it's gonna be taxed heavily. So that might be basically you might be making at least $25,000 to $30,000 a month. The way that he put it, now I understand what he means. So even though you may be making like almost $600,000 a year, taxed, you'll be making around $400,000 a year, and then you got to think about all the different things that you're gonna be taxed on. Because I think the state taxes you, your state taxes to go up, and also your federal taxes to go up. So I got so that's why I got a feeling that he means.
Can't offer someone. I can't give nobody no job. I can't say nigga come cut my flowers, nigga, like once a week. What you talking about?
That's not a job. That's like a contract. When I say a job, I'm talking about paying somebody a salary.
Oh,
I can get a
oh, okay,
contractor
okay,
to I can get somebody to
okay.
come and cut my lawn. I can get somebody to go and do my gutters. You know what I'm saying? I could get people to do busy work. I'm talking about giving somebody a job. Like you can live off of me. Like I can make sure that you got, you know what I'm saying, real money to take care of your family.
Hmm.
You can't do that shit off $50,000 a month. I don't believe so. Listen, in order for me, I have a lot of people that work for me. My expenses um is pretty massive. In order for me to pay those type of salaries, the value that a person brings back to me has to be significant. You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying? The value add has to be significant because
It
they
has
got
to
to be
take
work.
away from your workload.
Yeah, because this is not a handout. This
Right.
is it has to be worth the investment. And so it's a different conversation, right? Because you talking about paying somebody a lot of money. They depend.
So
Think about it. They depending
let's
on
be
you.
clear. $50,000 a month that you're generating, that's $6 million a year.
Fifty
That's
thousand
my
dollars a
math.
month is not $6 million a year.
It's 600 something thousand, right?
It's six hundred
Oh,
thousand dollars a year.
and you can't help someone else out with $600,000 a year.
Giving them a job.
Yeah, you can get like a $40,000 job. No.
That's not that's nah, bro.
Oh, I live in Oklahoma. Like you need to remember that part.
Thriving, in my opinion, based off of my lifestyle, would have to be $250,000 a month.
Damn.
Okay, see, I thought similar to Slimmy. I thought that you were saying like, what's your number that you can work with for you to really grow yourself and
Yeah.
Oh, I could work with
but
the
if you
minimum
want
to
if
grow
you
myself.
yeah, but the number I gave 36,000, I wouldn't look at that as okay, I can start to strive.
But that's the
I can
survival
start to
number.
thrive off of this. No,
That's
that's
the
what I'm saying.
survival
So
number.
when
The
you
survival
said
number is much different than the thriving number. The
when
thriving
you
number was a different number based off of the lifestyle that you need.
So when I
Hmm.
thought of thrive, I thought of I'm doing good, but this I'm still building, but I'm in a good I
No, no,
have
no, no. You
my
passed the building phase when you in the thrive mode.
Oh,
okay,
okay.
so
See,
then my number is
that's where I
different
was off.
then.
Yeah, that's where I
Yeah.
was off.
That's when
Okay,
y'all
so
was
then
saying
that so then that's
70,000. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess
okay,
they
yeah,
don't
no,
need
then
much to thrive.
that's not my number then.
Then what's your number?
What was your number?
Mine is $250,000 a month based off of my
I like
lifestyle.
that. I like that. That's good. 250,000 works for me.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Hey, Kay! Hey,
I'm with it.
Kay! Hey! Okay, then. She
Because
won't be at no
thrive. Listen,
game.
I'm skipping the middle. Survival is here. The middle was all of that. I'm skipping the middle class, all of that stuff. I'm skipping upper middle class. I'm skipping middle, all of that. And now I'm going straight to what thriving looks like for you. That's what I'm skipping. All of this in the middle don't count. Survival, you're not poor, but you figuring it out. Minimum, you need to be able to figure that shit out. And then what does thrive look like? And people looking at me like my number is crazy. No, that's what
Oh
thriving
yeah,
looks like. If I'm painting a picture of what I want my life to look like from a thriving perspective, that's what it looks like.
yeah, I got you now. Yeah, I got
I'm
you
with
now.
it.
But you got to also look at it like this from Anton's standpoint too. Anton's, I think, is a millionaire. That's what a lot of people don't understand about Anton. Anton's a millionaire. So the way that Anton looks at things compared to what we look at things, it don't sync up because he's built himself up to the point where he doesn't have to really think about it like that. So when you look at Anton, it's like when you listen to Anton, it's like, okay, so you gotta look at him like, okay, he's this, and that. This is the way he's looking at it. Yeah, Anton is out of touch because he's a millionaire. Same thing, same reason why we having trouble with the way that these millionaires are when it comes to talking about people down here. They don't understand because they don't live the life we do. They've got accustomed to a certain lifestyle, and that lifestyle doesn't add up to what we're going through. They surround themselves around with millionaires and billionaires around. They have people around them that are making exceptional amounts of money, and they get lost in that because of, we're we're not in the same tax bracket. So I understand where Anton's coming from, but the way that Anton's talking about it, he's very out of touch due to his tax bracket. But I do agree with him about the damn what you need to survive off of. I do agree with that. But the thing is, a lot of people, they get stuck. They get stuck with that mindset, the money, and they don't actually go outside and actually do anything more. But anyways, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.